10-22 with an Archangel kit. I'll do a nice little review over here. I've had this rifle since about Christmas last year, so almost a year, not quite. First of all, why did I buy the 10-22 and put an Archangel kit on it? Because it looks identical to an AR-15 with the exception of the Ruger front sight post and the action safety. And other than that, it's an AR. I've had people come up to me and be like, dude, is that a Colt? And I'm like, nah dude, it's an Archangel, but thanks. So it looks really cool. First, to start this video, I just want to clarify that this is a safe rifle. There is mags out, bolts back, safety's on, flags in, safety's on. So it is a safe rifle. So I'm not gonna shoot the neighbor and blow up his cat. First of all, the Archangel kit. What I got on it is obviously the Archangel kit, a UTG rear sight, which I got for like 30 bucks off of Amazon, and a front sight, which I got for like 15 off of eBay. Also, I got the Brownell's front sight post. It's a .034 diameter. I went with that because I didn't like the original. It's like a .07 or something. It was huge. And I mean, when I'm trying to hit a 100-yard target with a .07 front sight post this close to my face, it was hell. It was not fun. And then I got an AR-15 stock on the back. A little more into that when I get to the con side. What else we got here? Misconceptions about the Archangel kit is that a lot of people say you have to do a lot of sanding to get the Ruger to fit in here. Those videos, a lot of them are old. And the people who say you have to do a lot of sanding, it's because my understanding of it is to get this Teflon coated Ruger 10-22, because there's three different types of 10-22. There's the old one, which has blued. It's all blued. There's the newer one where the receiver housing, you can see a little bit right here, is like a Teflon coating to it, and it adds a lot of volume to the Ruger itself. So, and that caused problems. And then a lot of people didn't like it, so Ruger went back with the blued coating, which is what I have, the new one. And so I didn't have to sand mine a whole lot. I did, however, sand out the mag well, because the standard Ruger mags weren't dropping out like they do with the factory stock. Instead, they would just sit in there and I have to stick my finger in and pop them out. It was a pain in the ass. So I sanded that out a little bit. But what else is there? Accuracy. People think that aftermarket stocks are not accurate. This is an accurate aftermarket stock. Last Easter, which was like 9 months ago, I had this Archangel kit, this exact setup, out at 300 yards, and I hit steel with 3 out of 5 times, which is pretty impressive, I think, for a 22 to do. It was a calm day, and to get the Archangel kit out at 300 yards, I had to come up 71 clicks. And being this is a match grade rear sight, I had 62 clicks on the rear and 9 whole MOA clicks on the front sight. So that being said, that comes out to 71 clicks. Doing the MOAs, little math in my head, it's 40 MOA clicks. So that 40 MOA clicks at 300 yards, that's 10 feet of drop from muzzle to target. 10 feet. And the group was like 2 inches. I'll put a picture up with the video or somewhere in there. The grouping was like 10 inches, or like 3 or 4 inches. It's 20 inches of steel at 300 yards. That's awesome. I'm happy with that. So going into a little bit of the pros of this kit. Obviously, it's very accurate. Just covered that. It looks and feels exactly like an AR-15. I mean, especially since I have the AR-15 stock. The pistol grip is like your standard A2 pistol grip. The sights are the same as an AR, and it's just, you know, it's an AR-15 that shoots 22 caliber with a slightly different action. The kit fit really good. The only thing that I had issues with the fitting was the mag well, and the upper half of the Archangel kit, there's this crack right here. And it's like, yeah, and it looked kind of weird to me at first, But once I got it on there, I just said to hell with it and wasn't going to fuck around with it. So I just left it like that, and I wasn't going to sand it out because that's just a waste of time and energy. And what else was there? For pistol grip, has this nice little compartment down here that I have my front sight adjustment tool. Fits nicely in there, whoops, with the cloth, so it doesn't rattle around. So whenever I need that, it's always there, which is nice. Cons to it, things I don't like, is cleaning is a pain. Trying to clean this thing, you're like, oh my god. You have to take off the rear sight, take off 2 screws here, 4 screws here, and then there's 2 screws here you gotta unscrew to pull off this, and you gotta unscrew that, and then you can finally pull it out and start popping pins out of the Ruger to take it apart and clean it. And it takes me about a half hour, 45 minutes to clean this thing, just because it takes so long to unscrew everything. So that I don't really care for, but it is what it is. Also, the stock, going back into stock with the cons, it's a little wobbly, which is kind of to be expected, but the buffer tube itself is also wobbly, because when I bought the Archangel kit off of eBay, like a dumbass, I ended up buying the pistol version by accident. So when I got it, it did not have a stock at all. And I thought to myself, how am I supposed to shoot a Ruger 1022 at any distance with this kit that doesn't have a stock? I mean, why would you even invent such a thing? So I wasn't happy there. And after a little digging on YouTube, I found this guy who had put like a Magpul stock on his Archangel kit. And I asked him how he did it, and he said he took it down to his local gun shop and they put some kind of a rod in there. So I went down to my local gun shop, told him about it, and he ended up putting an aluminum rod that goes from about here to maybe here, and he screwed it, tapped the buffer tube, screwed it in the top, and then drilled out it into here and bolted it in there. So my stock is held on by 2 screws and an aluminum rod. So, but it fits good, it's accurate, it's very nice, very comfortable, and it shoots great. Any questions, comments, concerns, message me. And if you want me to make another video regarding something, I'll be more than happy to look into it a little bit.